finest.
That's just cat. I'm the finest.
The most desirable man in your hand.
I'm the finest. You see that?
Okay, buddy. Let's get into this.
Gotcha.
This Stephanie Sue, not Rod Mango, so it's chill. Chill vibes. Chill vibe.
Hold on.
Yeah, this one I want to freeze.
Okay. Fire ass intro.
Shit look like Fall Guys, nigga.
Stephanie Sue.
Welcome to the very first episode of Mott's.
Why'd you say it like that? First of all, why?
I was going through the comments. I was lurking, and people were saying some crazy stuff. They were like, "Mott's? Does that mean mango on the street?" And I said, "Who's throwing my dog out on the street? What's going on? Am I on the street? Am I mango? What's happening?" So it's moral of the story, because I think there is something to take from each and every one of these stories. And it's never something good. It's always, don't be playing multiplayer sports. Don't be posting your...
Yo, what?
Don't be cheating. That's it.
Don't be cheating is pretty much the moral of the story. And then if you are cheating, I guess the second moral of the story would be, don't be caught. What are you doing? Like, don't do that.
Hey, Chad, don't cheat if you're in a relationship.
I'm going to ask my husband what the moral of the story is so that he can pay attention. This is classes in session, but you better be ready. Which, by the way, you're like, what does all of this mean? We have started a podcast. I saw a lot of you guys are asking, hey, so I get off work at like 9 p.m. It's dark outside. I live alone. And no, I don't want to listen to Rotten Mango on my drive home. Could you post this in audio form so I can listen to this instead? And so that's what we're doing. I have a plan. I got big plans. I'm going to try, not anytime soon, when I can find some openings. I'm gonna try to do like an audio exclusive episode once in a while. Don't hold a knife to me. Don't hold a gun to me. I'm trying here. But that would be the best vision. So you guys can listen on the audio format on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast. It's just moral of the story. And you guys can follow.
That's just 29?
So that I can post some surprise episodes, hopefully. Woo! So with that being said, what if I told you there is a man who believes that he can make anyone in the world fall in love with him? Do you think that you yourself
this
could
shit
resist?
about to be funny.
I mean, I think at home.
Me?
He pulling y'all? Is he pulling y'all shit?
Yeah, I think so. He's like really something, okay? Do you think that you could resist? Me in my baggy t-shirt that probably has 25 stains on them.
You just be buying shirts with like really questionable words on it.
Recently, I bought a bunch of shirts that were on sale at this website. I don't want to name because I don't want to get in trouble. Anyway.
But what does it say though? Love?
Timu.
Loving drama.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. I thought that, bro. Look, pause for a second.
Surfboard.
Pause. Y'all know I struggle with reading sometimes, chat. I read that shit like at least 3 times. I know that's what I was reading, but I was like, okay, am I tripping? Or somebody got to read that for me so I know I'm not tripping with what I just read. Yeah. Loving trauma. I'm like, hold on, bro. And then she read that shit. I'm like, okay, my brain is working. Okay.
Nah, chat, but look, I know she got money. She big baller brand. I know, but I know a Timu shirt and a Wish shirt when I see one, bro. That's a Timu shirt, bro.
I thought I was bugging too.
For real?
Yeah, all she got that shit from Etsy or some shit. That shit Etsy.
I mean, I don't even. How do y'all tell?
I don't know, man. That's just I don't know, man. I'm just yapping, bro.
Like the shirt quality.
Yeah. Like, how do you tell?
Man, you can't always tell.
No, the shirt quality looks real good.
Yeah,
it might not be Timu. I ain't even gonna lie.
Man, Timu got good shit, man. Let's stop talking about Timu like they don't got good shit. It's just because it's Timu, niggas won't flame that shit. Timu.
That was cute.
Man,
moral of the story is you gotta make sure you read the design.
I got me a grill from Timu.
Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble because by my husband, okay, because I recently bought a bunch of shirts for stay at home, and I just like the color, I like the overall design, and then when you read the
that is
font,
not Timu. That's good quality.
The small print when you get the shirt, they be saying some shit that if I wore that outside and someone photographed me,
grooming all day.
Oh, there was a plate in Korea with a cat, and it said grooming all day. Grooming all day. There were some really crazy ones that I bought, and I don't know what to do with them. I mean, I can't give them away because they're so bad. But I also don't want to keep them. I can't wear them. This might have to join that pile after this. Me and my baggy t-shirts with very questionable words sitting inside this house, right? I can easily say I would never fall for him. But in Japan, there is a man who believes that he can win over
Some
anyone.
of y'all say y'all take some
because he can. He said, and I quote, "I can even make an alien fall in love with me."
Some of y'all might.
I can't say he's necessarily wrong because this is a
y'all.
man that women will spend money to spend time with, and not even in the nasty like slurping on the thing, you know? They're purely there for his company, just to talk to him. This man is so popular that he earned $500,000 in just one night from women wanting to spend time with him. In Japan, he's called the king of hosts, and he goes by one name and one name only. Listen, I feel like there are just some people who can go by just one name, and they're so famous and so unique that you know exactly who you're talking about. I'm talking like Beyonce, Madonna, Prince. These are icons.
Stephanie.
No, I've only ever seen people refer to me as Stephanie. So in Japan, I would say this man would fall into this category. Like, his name is so unique. He just stands out so much that people just know who they're talking about. He is Roland. Why'd you just take a deep breath? Roland.
Wait, is this the dude?
That's him?
But don't tell me this.
Nigga
Don't,
like a white Michael Jackson, nigga.
Don't tell me this the nigga.
Look, chat, listen.
Yeah, that's the dude. This is the dude that niggas pay.
Y'all publicly and came together as a society, as a unit, and said this is the sexiest man in Japan.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. If this nigga the sexiest nigga in Japan, nigga, I'm the cutest nigga in the fucking Vegas, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I'm starting to feel good about myself, nigga.
Like, nigga, no cap.
I might have to move to Japan.
Hold on now, hold on. Let's
about,
not play though. Let's not play though. Hold on now. Let's chill. That nigga, he got some fire ass hair though.
So what the fuck is we?
Bro, that nigga hair is fire.
Man.
Let's stop the bullshit though.
I talked to Simpson, white Michael, nigga. Like, no cap, that nigga like
that
a white
He
Michael.
do look like Michael Jackson. Look,
his
right?
hair
Yeah,
is
bro.
on like a thou wow, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Beautiful ass hair, beautiful skin too, nice nose. But
You know what I'm saying?
but
I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
Mr. Michael B. Jordan of Korea, Japan.
Why'd
Michael
you
B.
just take a
Jordan of
deep breath?
Japan?
Why'd you just... His name does that to you?
Yeah.
We've actually covered him in an RM episode where I was talking about host clubs.
Briefly, though.
Yeah, very briefly, and it was obviously in a much more serious context, where I was briefly talking about hostess clubs and host clubs and what they're like. Just a quick refresher. Hosts in Japan are pretty much handsome men that you pay to talk to.
Niggas love that shit.
They work at a bar. You go into the bar, and instead of, you know how you go to the club and you buy a bottle of champagne. That champagne is going to be overpriced because you're at the club. But you're going to drink it with your friends. You're doing shots. You got the VIP people, got the sparklers. That's got to be a fire hazard, and they're pumping it up in the sky. Well, these clubs, you go to share the drink basically with the bartender. You're like, I'm going to pay more money so that you sit and you talk to me and you hang out with me and you pour my champagne. Their entire job is to be a Rizzler by looking good and being charming. You should pretty much... Their entire job is...
Hey, man, don't glaze shit. I'm starting to see, you know what I'm saying? I'm still not paying 500 bands, nigga. You gotta be fucked up, nigga.
To be a Rizzler by looking good and being charming. You should pretty much feel like you're on a date with an attractive man who gives you endless compliments. Host clubs are literally ego bars. I would go for an ego boost. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think I would. Perhaps. Depends.
Honestly, like, that job sounds hard as hell.
Oh, the job sounds impossible.
Yeah, like sit there all day long and just
talk to people and make them feel good.
But like kind of just stroke someone's ego nonstop.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure 99% of them, you're like, I don't know what to say to you right now. I don't know what to say to you.
10 minutes, I'm sweating.
Me too. Like 5 minutes at a club with just us two are already sweating. Like, honey, should we just go home? This is too much. You go there and you get an ego boost and you walk out, and it's kind of dangerous because you walk out of there and you're like, wait, I know that was a host bar, but I think he's in love with me. I think he wants to marry me. So I'm going to come back tomorrow just to verify and spend even more money. That's the point. Their goal is for you to spread that wallet wide so they can just get all up in there. They're hustling. And Roland is the king of hosts. He's actually known in Japan as being the top host. And what's crazy is, I was thinking in my head, if I know someone is the top host, you can't go to that host anymore. Because you're like, I feel like there's another layer of, you're just too good at it. It's like you're a boy. Like now I know I'm paying you to be the top host and you're so good at this. And then it's not going to feel authentic in any sense of the word. Like I would like to go to a host that's probably like mumbling and fumbling. And then it's like,
I don't know, like the
but for him, he's too smooth, right?
Yeah.
But tell me why people still go to this man to the point where he has a YouTube channel and he says,
listen, ladies. People only need 3 things to live: water, food, and Roland.
He talks about himself in third person. He talks about himself in third person.
ちなみになんですけど、多分この動画を見てる人でホストって何ぞやって思ってる人。
俺誰だろうってなりますよね。多分誰だろうですよね。
はい。特に海外から視聴してる人は。
That nigga got veneer on,
人の家をただ見させられてる状況ですよね。自己紹介しないとな。
I would say that Roland is.
This nigga just scratched his ass, nigga.
ただ見させられてる状況ですよね。自己紹介しないと。
This nigga just scratched his ass, nigga.
Go get your cute nigga up Japan, nigga.
Yo,
Get that nigga.
that nigga dead ass just
Nigga try to make that shit look cute, nigga. Nah, nigga. You just digged in your fucking ass, nigga.
Nigga said
It's
something.
not cute, nigga. Nigga said,
Nah. That nigga played it off so smooth because I didn't even catch it. Usually I would catch some shit like that.
nah,
Even
bro,
I
you gotta
missed
pay
it.
attention, bro.
That nigga hit that bitch smooth, so that nigga said,
That nigga
Oh, man.
yo, that nigga is smooth.
Nah, honestly, though, man, the black hair look fire, though, nigga. I don't know about the blonde J's,
Wait,
bro.
hold on, wait. Yeah, that's actually a good ass question. You brought up a good ass point, Kitty. Why the fuck you staring at nigga butt?
I ain't staring, nigga. But you don't know how to stare at a nigga's ass to know he's scratching his ass. Come on, bro.
Hey, look, Devontae, look. It's
he
something
don't
like,
even
look,
show
at
his
this
ass.
point, your nigga saying you the cutest nigga in Japan, you gotta look for every flaws, nigga. You gotta look for every flaws, nigga. Like, motherfucker, why you scratch your ass like that? You
Nigga,
think we gonna catch that shit? We saw
Bro,
that shit. Nigga.
chat.
That shit was kind of
Keith,
smooth.
stop me
But it was not
looking
too
weird.
smooth
I'm
for
not,
you
bro.
to catch that shit.
I'm
'Cause,
trying to
you
see.
did not notice that shit, but Kim caught that.
I'm trying to see
I
why
know
niggas is
you
paying.
I know you not telling a nigga to stop looking. When niggas beg me to shake, I'm not even going.
Man,
to
chat, man. I'm just trying to see why niggas paying $500K, man.
Talk about
It's that
something.
simple.
Stop looking. Oh my god, Nick. No, y'all should be the last niggas on the planet to say some shit like that.
That nigga said, I got roaches.
I'm trying to see why niggas paying $500K.
状況ですよね。自己紹介しないとだ。
I would say that Roland is convinced
Somebody
that
said
every
that shit
single
jiggle
woman
too.
is in love with him. That
Okay,
all
I
of us
see all
are
that.
down bad for his gear
Not a food
shift.
basket,
And
yeah.
if you're not one of them, it's because women in this world are divided into 2 groups. Women who like me and women who will like me. You just haven't met him yet, okay? And I would have to say, just by looking at Roland, he doesn't seem like the stereotypical type to have women drooling over him. I think he's very attractive. However, if you look at him in like American beauty conventional standards, I don't know if he would be the top host in America with just his appearance, but it's not just about his appearance. He's attractive, don't get me twisted. But nobody spends $500,000 to spend one night in his company. That's not his rate.
Hey,
he had a birthday party.
Hold on,
And they were
quick
like, come celebrate Roland.
Him or Jimmy?
Bro, don't do
Come
that.
on,
Man.
Pulumi, get the
No.
finish.
Bro, nah, look. Every nigga knows, bro. The first time we all saw Jimmy, bro, everybody was drooling, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's
Bro,
be fucking
he
real.
even had us.
I see this nigga and I'm like, what the fuck is this
Bro,
nigga?
Jimmy made me no sus. Oh, pause. Like he made me pour water on myself. Like I never did that.
Honestly, I think the only thing this thing got over Jimmy is the hype, man. That's it.
Man, that shit don't mean shit, bro. Nigga, that nigga don't, I don't know, that nigga look something else, bro. He look like he try hard, bro. Jimmy don't try hard. Like, Jimmy is Jimmy, nigga.
Yeah,
but this
honestly.
nigga look like he did some extra shit for him to try to want to look some type of way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from him, bro.
the top host in America with just his appearance, but it's not just about his appearance. He's attractive, don't get me twisted, but nobody spends $500,000 to spend one night in his company. That's not his rate. He had a birthday party and they were like, come celebrate Roland's birthday party. And all these girls were paying premiums to spend his birthday night with him in the club, drinking champagne with him. He made $500,000 that night on his birthday. He does have an iconic look, though. Like, you would be able to see him in a crowd just based on how he looks and dresses. He's got this long platinum blonde hair. And in a crowd of Asian people, you can already see him. Point him out. He's like a highlighter in a sea of black hair, okay? But you will never, ever catch Roland without his big, dark sunglasses. Rain, snow, outdoors, indoors. Roland is gonna have his thick black sunglasses on. Are you Roland? Why do you wear your sunglasses indoors? Are you fucking Roland right now? What the hell is going on? Yeah.
My emotional support.
So he needs to hide those pupils from the world. At least you have like the tint. Where you can basically see his eyes, right? No, you cannot see his eyeballs unless you're willing to pay a price. Roland believes that only people that have paid for the privilege of looking at him in the eyes are the people that deserve to. He's not just gonna walk around on the streets with his eyeballs out. You don't walk around on the street with your eyeballs out?
I think we should all do that.
Oh, you pay for eyeballs?
No, like we should hide the eyeballs until connecting. Yeah.
Okay, so then you go.
Take it off. Exactly. Yep.
You know what that reminds me of? I was gonna say, what if I look better in sunglasses? Then it's just disappointing. And then I saw this one TikTok of this Asian prank channel, this Korean prank channel, where they sorry, okay, they go around and they film themselves having uncomfortable conversations, and it's a couple in a very busy cafe, and the boyfriend goes, oh my God, you've been so pretty lately. And the girlfriend's like, oh my God, really? Really? You think so? And he's like, yeah. She's like, you've been saying that to me a lot recently. Yeah, it's because you've been wearing masks recently, haven't you? Yeah. Like face masks? Exactly. And today, did you wear one? I mean, no wonder you look so pretty coming into the cafe. You should get bigger ones, actually. And I think you'll look prettier. And people on the corners, they don't even know how to act because what the fuck's going on right now? Anyway, that's how I feel about his sunglasses. People have always asked Roland, why? Why do you wear these sunglasses? And he says, because my future is too bright.
Okay, I'm sick of this shit.
Are you gonna recycle?
We gotta work on this, Roland. Roland, we gotta do something.
All the time.
I think it's
look, you're my dog. You a handsome guy, but you gotta your vocabulary.
Your business.
The Riz is not handsome.
Get your mind out the gutter.
The Riz,
like this is a man who just loves himself, and he knows others will love him too for it. He knows how to woo a woman so that she'll open up her purse and drop a few grand on him just to yap. Roland is so confident. He says, "I can't control the wind, but my charms can blow your mind."
Okay, I'm sick of this shit. One more strike and you're fucking out of here.
Even the traffic light blushes red when it sees me.
Oh my God, bro. This nigga getting shit from ChatGPT, bro.
This nigga,
Pickup line 2024.
And then he says, on good days, I could win at rock, paper, scissors against myself in the mirror.
Pause this shit.
I weigh 165 pounds.
No, honestly, I think ChatGPT got better pickup lines than that.
What the fuck is he talking about? All right, we
King Maze. I ain't gonna lie, you kind of look like Gojo.
No.
Man, don't disrespect my nigga Gojo, dog.
No.
The glasses,
Listen,
bro.
no, I'm not even.
Low key, I ain't gonna lie.
Look, if I'm putting all jokes aside, the dude is not ugly, bro. He's not an ugly guy. He's a handsome guy. But that goddamn shit that you're talking about gotta go. It's out the door. You gotta stop. Talk about somebody wear sunglasses because my future's too bright. Like, bro,
Mom,
get that shit out of my face. Go get the fuck off somewhere.
Nah, I'll give him that though. He kind of hilarious.
Man, I've seen better shit with chat. Man, chat, give me some. Man, I need to help this nigga, man. Why y'all let this nigga do that?
I'm saying, man, like, bro.
Why y'all? You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Why y'all
International
let
play.
it, y'all, bro, chat, y'all be trying,
Man.
y'all got some cold ass pickup lines, bro. Help this nigga, man.
Hey, Dimple, don't get me wrong. You do got some cool, you know what I'm saying, Reese line, but it don't look good on him.
Nah, bro. Y'all gotta help him, bro.
It just gotta come off cringy when it's the one who does it.
But that's his job, y'all. All right, man. I guess, nigga.
That's the thing. Whenever that shit becomes your job, bro, at that point, it's not real, bro.
Fuck up. The nigga made $500,000.
I'm it, nigga. Like, nigga, $500,000 a night.
I'm gonna shut up. Nah, you right, chat. Nah, you're right.
Apparently, nigga, the shit working, nigga.
Help. If anybody need his help, it's us. We need help.
Yo,
nigga, we need help.
We might think that shit cringe, but nigga, this nigga is working for some people. You know what I'm saying? There's some niggas out here giving this nigga $500,000 for that shit.
That nigga made 500 bands on his birthday.
Deanna said, Vaughn,
I can't even get $10 for my shit.
Deanna said, Vaughn, are you a chicken wing? Because you looking crispy and juicy.
Okay, man. See, like,
I mean, you asked for a pickup line.
It's myself in the mirror. I weigh 165 pounds, but 30 pounds is just pure confidence. I have more fun looking in a mirror than watching TV.
I thought you said I have more fun looking in the mirror than looking at you.
That nigga act like he went to school for this shit.
With that being said, listen, I do need to cut back on my screen time because my brain has been rotting. I've watched 25 different vlogs with Roland, and I've been going through Roland's day in his life, morning routine, nighttime routine. I'm seeing his daytime, what his life is like, everything about him. The way he brushes his teeth, I do think I lost a brain cell. Not because it was dumb, but because of how draining it was. I was exhausted watching him brush his teeth. He's so meticulous. Like right now, my vocabulary is 50% memes. He just said he's dropping bars. We got to get off the internet once in a while, babe. Okay, we got to. And you know what I realized? I'm always on the internet, and I always have these thoughts of, ooh, I'm going to get a Doberman. I'm going to get a big scary dog, and I'm going to hire a bunch of trainers, and we're going to train this dog, and I'm going to feel more secure with a big dog because that's what they tell you on TikTok. And then I realized I am not equipped to have a big dog, first of all. Second of all, there's better ways to protect your house. And third of all, you know I really should think about getting a big scary dog for my internet. Okay, the internet is a scary place out there, a deep dark alley of divorced Redditors and Discord mods and just alleyways that are worse than your alleyway on the creepiest street in town. But you know what? Going outside is not essential to my survival, but being on the internet is. So what I really need is a scary dog on my computer. And that is why I use ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is a virtual private network, which means instead of connecting your device directly to the internet, you connect to a VPN server, a virtual private network. The server hides your real IP address and gives you a new one. And if you're thinking, that's so extra, why do here are the steps on how you...
Yeah, her transition to promo.
Like, nigga, but I'm over here thinking I'm about to hear a story about that nigga having a dog, but she just transitioned that old shit so smooth. That still feel like it's part of the story, nigga.
Get yourself a VPN.
Sorry to hear that, August. Damn,
you can be in the presence of the king of hosts, because you're talking about the king of hosts. You can't just walk into a host club and be like, hey, I'm looking for a guy named Roland, 6'5", blue eyes, blonde hair. No, you can't do that. First of all, you need to go to one of Tokyo's most famous red light districts. And here, there is a host club pretty much on every corner with ads everywhere. Like, there are just walls dedicated to showing off the different host clubs on bright-ass neon signs. You must stay focused here. You cannot just get swayed. They're gonna, if you're waiting for the light to turn green, expect to look to your left, 20 guys biting their lip. You're like, whoa,
Wow.
what's going on right now? Me? That's crazy. Can you do that for me?
Do it by my lips?
Yeah.
I got stuff in the blush.
But not your whole lip.
Oh, Lord.
So they be begging you to
Y'all
stop
know what
by a
happened after
cafe
this
saying
video.
things like, I'm waiting for you, baby. Come see me. You must stay focused. We're here to see Roland. Roland works at the club. That's the name. Imagine being in the red light district and you're like, I'm looking for the club. They're like, which one, you stupid bitch? That's aggressive. I really hope they don't say that to you, okay? You can't say, I'm looking for the club. You gotta say, I'm looking for the club. It's that exclusive.
Oh my
the
God.
club. There's no ads for it. To get inside the club, you need a reservation. No walk-ins are allowed. You need to call the club, but you better be ready to jump through some hoops to set up a little appointment with Roland because their contact information is nowhere to be found. It's not on their website. It's not on their social media pages, not even on their business cards. All they have on their business cards just reads, the club.
Okay.
Like,
Damn.
what? I feel like I would be so distraught. I'd be so stressed out, okay?
Yeah.
But this
But
club...
does that make you want to find it more?
Yes, I'm gonna be in Tokyo looking for that club. Just so I can be like, bitch, it's right there. Here's the phone number, okay? It was stressing me out. But the club is so secretive that they're not giving out their contact information for free. You have to work your way into the club. The only way into the club is by knowing a friend of a friend.
You gotta know
even if
people.
you get the chance to get someone on the phone, they're not gonna put Roland on the phone. They're gonna say, hi, thank you for calling the club. Password?
Password?
A bit. A password? Can you even guess what the password is? I would instantly hang up because I can't even order takeout on the phone and you want me to take a password? What is the password?
I love Roland.
Enter password.
Enter password is the password?
Man.
Oh, what's up, Lily?
I say enter password, you say password. Enter password.
Password.
Incorrect. Try again.
Again.
Incorrect. Try again later.
Again later.
The password is look at Hosho. Because in Japanese, that translates to look at the prize. Because getting a spot on Roland's roster, you think Roland is the prize, and you got eyes on the prize. He is the medal. He is the prize. But you're not done yet. Even finding the fork and host club is a whole different obstacle itself. Most host clubs do not look like a bar or a club from the outside. They literally look like corporate office buildings. Some of them have panels, some of them have banners, but some of them really don't. Like the high-end ones, they don't even have banners. They don't take foreigners. They don't want walk-ins. They just want the ones who know to know. That's it. Which is crazy.
That is interesting. They don't take foreigners. Is it because like they can't connect with you well for the business?
Okay, so I read online when I was doing research for this. First is you have to be able to speak the language, otherwise they cannot connect to you, right?
Yeah.
And then second of all, they do say that a lot of foreigners come to Asian countries and think that every establishment is a grab all, handsy, I'm just going to do whatever I want to these women and men.
Okay.
Yeah, so they say they have a lot of unruly situations happen before. Yeah. So when you enter the building and step into the elevator, if you see fluffy red walls with black and yellow checkered squares, you're in the right place. That elevator takes you into Roland's dungeon.
Dungeon.
Oh, yeah. When the doors open to the elevator, there's 25 reflections of you. The hallway is just made up of mirrors, which is my worst nightmare.
Okay, that just threw me
If
off.
I am
Never
shopping
mind.
and I pass by a
Mirrors?
mirror, it's like a jump scare and I never want to come back and I feel emotionally targeted. I'm in emotional distress. I don't want to even buy anything anymore. Thank you very much. I want to go home. Why do I look like that from the side? That's how I feel. But the whole hallway is just lined in mirrors to the point where you don't even know where the hallway ends, which I would argue is a safety hazard. How did they even get this past zoning? I don't know. But sultry music is playing in the background and the mood is mooding. Oh yeah.
Beats by butt.
No, I like it. Okay, keep going. So you're walking down the hallway. Okay. And then music cuts.
Yo, what the fuck?
What was that?
What was that sound effect?
Why does that always happen to me?
Your throat's like reflexing.
You've never complained about my throat before. Okay. Now, if the music is suddenly...
Well, expose his ass.
Oh man,
I'm telling you, bro.
I like this Stephanie right here. She funny.
I'm telling you.
She funny.
Bro, I don't even be saying that. Bro, you know something when something happened after the video. Like,
Bro, y'all don't want to see the video where I was watching on my stream yesterday, bro, where she was eating food, bro, and the way she was talking about the food is like, God, you about to have some orgasm just eating
All
food.
I'ma say,
nigga.
nigga,
Like, the fuck?
after this video, nigga, this bed is not gonna be as organized, nigga.
That's
Why does that always happen to me?
Your throat's like reflexing.
You've never complained about my throat before. Okay. Now, if the music is suddenly cut, you're gonna hear 10 guys start chanting like it's a freaking cult. And they all walk out in a line. And one's shaking a tambourine, another is holding a big bottle of champagne, and they're all heading to one table. This is called the champagne call or the chug. So when you know how in regular clubs, when you order a nice bottle of champagne, all the people will come out with the sparklers and the champagne bottles, and they'll be like bounce it up and down to let everybody know this person is fiscally irresponsible. They won't let the whole establishment know, correct?
Yeah.
But at the host club, they'll do the chug. So all the hosts, they drop whoever has paid for their time.
Bye.
And they leave the table and they walk around the hallway, tambourine, to the person who just bought the champagne. And then every single host is around like this one or two girls, okay? And they're all chug, chug, open, ooh, chug, open, yes, chug, yes, ooh, open, cowboy, ride him, cowboy. What was that pinky doll thing? I don't know, something like that, okay? Like literally just, there's no emotion either. They're just like chug, yes, ooh, open champagne, chug, ooh, yes, great, love my job.
Can kill me now.
They're doing that. And then they pop the bottle of champagne. It's usually like a bottle of Dom, hundreds of dollars. And you, the buyer, you like get one glass, and then the hosts all just chug it from the bottle.
Wait, what do you mean?
Imagine buying the most expensive bottle of champagne, and the bartender is like, "You want the whole bottle?" And you're like, "Yeah." And they pour you a glass, and then in front of your fucking face, they just chug the rest.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That would be petty.
That's what they do. Yeah,
smash
and then
that.
sometimes,
Man,
like
give
while
me
they're
that shit,
chugging, they'll do this
Why
shit
you
in front of
chugging
your
that
face,
shit?
like imaginary sparkles.
I guess it's supposed to be cute. So.
Sparkle, sparkle, celebration time.
See, I can't be a hostess because my hands are too orange, and then the person would just be like, yeah, they just go, "Thank you, lovely princess," and then they leave.
Thank you, lovely princess.
I'm gonna die. I'm literally sweating. Do you get to take home the bottle and preserve how they all had their lips on? I literally don't know. But I also don't know how these hosts don't die of liver damage. Most of them say by the time the night is done, they're blackout. Just, they don't know anything else. Now, if you're lucky enough to have Roland as your host, he doesn't sit. He doesn't do the champagne chug. He doesn't come out and do that.
What he do, man?
He sits in the VIP lounge, in his own lounge, where you have to pay $600 just to get in. And that's just the entry fee. I think you gotta buy bottles of champagne afterwards. But the moment you walk in, it's almost like Roland and you are married. And he's just been waiting ages to see you. You walk in, he's standing up waiting for you. He's got white leather gloves on. His sunglasses are off, and all of his attention is on you. He's not distracted. He is not looking at his phone. He's not looking at the time. He's not looking at anything but your eyes.
His eyes are showing?
Oh, yeah. He's not wearing sunglasses.
Hold on, Chad. Let me get this straight. So this is a club where people pay, go in, you can drink, and just talk to the host and shit. Is that what this is? You just talk to the host. Yep, that's it.
Yo, don't that nigga look like
Nigga. Shoot. He can pay $600.
No, I'm gonna say that nigga take good care of his hair, bro, and skin. Like,
Right, that nigga
Shit's
look like
beautiful.
that nigga look like the Monkey King, nigga.
all right, you're roasting. You're roasting.
Bro, leave the nigga alone, bro. He does not look like Wukong, nigga. Stop.
That nigga look like Wukong, bro.
Like, bro. Stop,
Nah,
bro.
he don't look bad at all, bro.
His eyes
Bro,
are
that's
showing?
crazy,
Oh, yeah.
bro.
He's not wearing sunglasses. And then he's helping you out of your coat,
It's like
handing you
strippers
a
in America,
moist
just no sex
towelette
etiquette.
So they
Just talking.
so they do this shit
to
so
clean off your
people
hands.
can
And if
come
you
back consistently.
Yeah, like they talk to them in a way where they like it so much, they're like, damn, like that guy. I want to come back so he can talk to me again.
Yo, that nigga is.
They said it's like a
really-
strip club, but without the crazy stuff.
I was just about to ask. Is it like it's kind of like one of them clubs, chat? But except for doing all that extra shit, it's like they're just talking.
I mean, I guess it could be therapeutic to some people, you know, like just sitting there and talking. Because some people,
Yeah, it's an ego boosting thing.
yeah, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, you want to get that validation, so you go and talk to these people, and they're like, hey, yo.
Do they have any of those? Do they have any of those in America, bro?
They probably do.
Chad, this video is stressing me out though.
Japan's work life is stressful and stuff. Yeah, that's true too.
No, I feel like it definitely could work.
But
Say
it's like
why, Vaughn? I'm asking. I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know why you.
I'm asking out of curiosity, bro. I do not want to attend an ego boosting club. I don't need my ego boosted. I don't need that.
Yeah, Huda's shutting down too, man. I heard you nigga going broke.
This is why I'm fighting y'all niggas. I swear to God, I'm fighting y'all niggas.
Can't believe what Didi said. What Didi say, man? I need to stop. Yo,
what
DNA say, man?
This is exactly why I'm.
This is really normal in Japan. Honestly, it's not. It's not even a bad thing. To me, it sounds like you're just talking to people and like you get an ego boost from it. I'm just not paying $600 fucking to talk to your ass, nigga. My therapy session ain't even that expensive, nigga. It's crazy, nigga.
Nigga, I wouldn't pay $8 to talk to a nigga.
Sees you nervous and shaking and fumbling. He'll just take your hand while talking to you and clean it off himself with the moist towel.
Oh my God.
Then you guys shake hands.
That
And
nigga
if you
raised
don't
Lord,
already
bro.
know Roland's favorite body part, you're going to know because Roland's hands are the
not
softest
funny
thing
now that
you'll
we got
ever
blankets.
feel. He
Oh,
protects
shit.
his hands at all costs. Like, obviously, women love nice, soft hands. I don't know. I've never really had a thing for hands. Please leave it in the comments. Do you guys like
You don't
love?
care about hands?
Some of y'all
I
got
heard
a
a
thing
lot
for
of women,
hands.
like,
I
look
know
at
one of y'all got some
guys'
thing for hands.
Really? I don't look at
Y'all got a hand
Really?
fetish.
Like if I have an
Some of
ugly
y'all got
ass
hand
hand.
fetish.
Who's to
Y'all love
say what's
hands.
ugly? Because some people like guys with long, skinny hands.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like long, skinny
Maybe
fingers.
forearms.
Shit,
You
bro.
don't
That
like long
actually-
skinny fingers.
I
But
don't
it's
like-
objectively
Yes.
speaking, there are pretty hands and uglier hands.
I guess.
Yeah, like you have pretty hands. It's just very orange. It's very orange.
Hey, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. These niggas exposing themselves, dog. Are they always like this?
They just being fun, bro. He's having fun, bro.
They're always like this. I've never thought of that, like hands being pretty and stuff. I guess there are some crusty
Nah,
ass
bro,
hands in this.
nigga, we have. Remember the hand model video we watched? It was like a
Yeah.
hand model. It was like a hand
Now you have to
model,
have
bro.
a certain type of hand.
Yeah,
if you want
she
to
was
use it
like
for like
evaluating.
wristwatch
Yeah, she was evaluating.
promo.
It's like a hand model, bro. She literally makes millions just modeling her
Just
hands.
with her hands, and she have to put her hands. the
Millions
same
of
way.
dollars, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's more about the nails. Nah, I don't think it's just, bro, trap. Look, but some niggas be having some dry ass hands, bro. Like that shit felt like freaking cardboard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can fucking scratch a nigga's face with that shit. But about you know what I'm talking about. We dapped the nigga that just,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, ouch.
Shout out to my dog, man. I miss that nigga. Nigga used to fuck my hand up.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You do. You
How
have
do I
nice
get
hands.
it?
It's just freaking orange.
Can we color correct my hands for 2 seconds just so I can see what it's like?
I think my dad. has
Wow,
ugly
you got
hands.
it.
Okay, why are you out here just roasting your family members? What's going on?
I am curious though. So like comment below and let us know.
Yes, because I
Like-
always I've met two types of girls.
got
I've
some
met girls
things.
like me who don't really care that much, and then I've met girls who actually like really elegant long fingers on men.
Or like how important is a man's
Yes,
hand?
or a girl's hands, whoever you're into. How
Or-
important are they?
or a guy's nails.
Oh, nails are more important than hands. Nails
Yeah.
are more important than
Like just well trimmed, right?
yes,
Clean.
clipped, cleaned. And you know what? Let me see your thumb.
I clean.
Yeah, okay, you're fine. I've seen some dudes. That's not a thumbnail. That's a toe. It's
Yo, that's crazy.
They got some wide hands, wide fingers.
Them motherfuckers got them.
Yeah, which is fine. I love all hands.
Niggas be shaking
I'm
your
not
hand when
judging
you feel like
anybody's
niggas.
hands. Who am I to judge?
I thought that was
Damn.
Anyway, Roland uses hand cream religiously. Specifically, he only puts $65 Joe Malone London hand cream on his hands, on his digits. And if there's a single imperfection on his hand, like a paper cut, he is covering it up with concealer.
Concealer.
Yeah, he
like
doesn't
makeup?
like any sort of blemish on his hands.
Oh wow.
He'll cover it up with concealer. When he's outside, he's typically wearing leather gloves, so he doesn't have to touch any dirty surfaces or
my
doors
God.
with his bare hands. So
Can
after
you believe that?
shaking the
A human
softest
touching that filthy
fork
stuff.
in hand you'll ever feel in your life,
too good for that
Roland
shit.
will pull out his business card. He'll dangle it in front of you.
That nigga better than
Bring
me.
it to his lips.
Kiss the card.
Smooch the card.
Oof.
Grab your hand and place it in your hand.
Oh.
Now you have just received Roland's one-of-a-kind business card with a lip print because he does wear lipstick
This
to get
nigga
it on
pulling
there.
both
But if you turn the
niggas
business card
in?
over, like, because you're gonna put it in your purse right now, you're like, I'm not gonna be weird.
this
I'm not
nigga
gonna
wear
look at this.
lipstick, bro.
And you're just like, you have a good
This nigga
time.
pulling
You
both
walk out
sides.
and you're like, oh my god, I need to see this man again because I think he loves me, right? Pull out the business card. You see the kiss. You flip it over. It just says
That nigga is
Roland. Like no contact info, not even a fucking Yahoo Hotmail.
Just the name, Roland,
No, literally.
and the lip print.
Yes.
That's not a business card. That's your crime scene evidence, your DNA evidence.
Nigga
Right
put
here.
a DNA on that bitch. DNA mansion chat.
Yeah, no, really.
This nigga has a whole game plan.
Damn, he's good.
There's
Nah,
no.
yeah, that's
how
what
to
I'm
play
saying.
this
See, even
game.
bro agree with me. Like, he's
So
acting like,
mysterious. Just
he's
gives you a
tough.
little bit.
And it makes you want more.
Makes you crave more.
Like,
And
he's
he
smart
makes you
as
feel so
shit.
special. You're like, I know he likes me. I just need to pay to see him again to remind him, okay? So then you gotta make sure that you're worthy of his time. You have to show up again. He literally says, looks are important, but so is your attitude. For instance, hosts are chosen by their clients, right? Well, I don't want to be chosen by my clients. I want to be the one to choose. And he can, because women are just lining up
mean
to
by
see
that?
him and hope that there's a chance that he's going to take them to bed. Here's the bed. Here's the bed.
bed.
Here's the bed.
Right there.
What?
Here's the bed. Technically,
Tell me,
sex is
chat.
illegal in a
Tell me
host
what?
club. Like, you can't pay them to have sex with you in the host club, but there is no rule on what the hosts do outside the club during their personal time. If they want to take clients out on a date, they can. And these dates do end up getting freaky dicky with someone's cheeks getting clapped, okay? Roland is very open about clapping cheeks.
That's
He's
so
cla-
weird hearing that from her, bro. It's so weird. I'm so used to her talking serious. It's very. It just
gonna
caught me
lie.
off guard.
I've seen so much different sides of this girl now, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Nah, I've never heard her talk like that. That's crazy.
She a different breed.
If they want to take clients out on a date, they can. And these dates do end up getting freaky dicky with someone's cheeks getting clapped, okay? Roland is very open about clapping cheeks. He's clapped a lot of them, and he's got a whole process. He has a whole bar cart in his house where he pretty much wines, and he does not dine you. I don't think this man eats.
It's clapped a lot of
Like,
them.
I just feel like he's above eating. Like, he doesn't need eating.
Right.
Eating
Right.
needs him because he eats. You get it? I'm just doing free PR for him at this point. But
saying, I'm
afterwards,
not gonna
you're not
lie.
moving into his bed. Instead, he moves you into his jacuzzi that overlooks the Tokyo nightlife, and he gets
This
you wet.
nigga is living
In the water.
luxurious
You
and
disgusting
lavish.
person. What are you thinking, okay? After moistening you up, you're moved into his bedroom where you walk in and it's, you know how at those museums, people take pictures and it's just 5 million mirrors and there's 25,000 reflections of you? It's that. That's his bedroom. There's just a bed in the center. Mirrors on every single wall, ceiling, surface. The floor is a mirror.
I make it different on a
Every
freaking
angle
level.
is
To a
a
degree,
mirror.
though, don't this nigga life gotta be some type of boring to a degree though?
I mean, bro.
Like, just think about it, nigga. Everywhere you go, there's mirrors and beds and like everything just looks the same. Like, nigga, don't it get boring after a little bit?
Bro, do you know
Like,
Bro.
nigga, this nigga is constantly staring at himself with.
Bro, do
in
you know
mirrors and
how
shit.
many creepy ass niggas out there dream for the life that nigga has, bro?
Nah, it's different. Like, they dream, they yearn for the money aspect, but like just the way this nigga live, like what I'm hearing, it's like, nigga, this nigga constantly is surrounded by mirrors and beds and lights and
Shit, he ain't care about
and-
none of that.
and
I mean,
ego
he's
trying to
boosting
clap
niggas,
cheeks.
like,
He
don't
likes that,
shit
bro.
Just get like scary. Like, it feel like you're living repetitive.
That
I
nigga
feel
just
like
trying
he
to clap
likes
cheeks, bro.
he likes constantly looking at himself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that's cool. But like the infinite mirror room is insane.
Yeah,
With
I ain't
all
gonna
the-
lie.
with all
man.
the lights and shit. That shit would make me feel like I'm in Final Destination. Or
I'll
some
be
shit.
panicking, my nigga.
Like that ass. I
Nigga,
feel
you
like
get
I'm
off
in a-
your bed, it feel like something moving behind you, but it's just you, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
it's you. Like, nigga, every time you get up, nigga, I noticed niggas had so many psych trips where it was like, what's that? And it was him the whole time. Like, this nigga constantly could be playing the game. The fuck was that? Oh, that's me. Like, nigga, I know that's happening clapping.
I don't know how people do that.
Like,
and then you out here clapping butt, just looking at yourself. Like, how you look at yourself, just butt cheeks wide open?
All right.
Oh man,
Julie, I'm sorry that you came into that.
Wait,
how are you? She just came into you talking crazy.
Bro, I'm just saying, but like, how y'all? Man,
guess. Let's just play the video.
You got ass hair all hanging out and shit, just looking at
Sorry
yourself
about
like.
that. Sorry about that.
You know what?
Surface. The floor is a mirror. Every angle is a mirror.
The floor is a mirror?
The floor is a... Oh, no, the floor is not a mirror.
Chat.
That would be so weird.
Yeah, but everything else is a mirror.
I'm not usually like
Honestly,
this.
don't give him ideas. I think he might make the floor a mirror. He says he likes to watch himself in the mirror more than watching TV.
See what I'm saying?
But these mirrors aren't just for him. He says when I have a girl over, she can really see from all different angles.
Of him?
You know, I think we all get what he's saying. During one interviewer, someone just blatantly asked the question we're all wondering, hey, what's your body count? Okay.
Oh, God.
With no hesitation, Roland says, do you drink coffee? Do you know how many cups of coffee you've had in your life? It's like such an asshole way to respond, right? But the way he says it, you're like, oh my God. You're
this
kind
guy,
of like, that's so cool.
Here, have a coffee.
Yeah, like I thought I was against boys, but you know what? God.
That means he clapping butt every day, bro.
Keep doing you. I don't know why. The way he says it, it's not like this, I'm the shit. It's just very, truly.
女の子何人と遊びました？
なんだろう。普段なんかコーヒーとか飲みます？
あ、飲みます。
それ今まで何杯飲んだか覚えてますか？
clapping butt.
そういう感じなんですよ。
かっこよすぎんか。
答えたくないっていうよりも答えられないがちょっと正解かもしれない。
Cool guy, man.
And if you are curious, I did some digging, and here's one professional Redditor has to say about Roland's body count. He's been a host for around 10 years. For the sake of the argument, let's say, 10 years.
The jokes that he make and the jokes that I make.
Hey, I'm gonna have to watch out for Devontae, dog.
Together, nigga, we be one unstoppable combination of endless jokes and endless delusion. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to learn something from that nigga.
He's not
that he
delusional.
Okay, all right. Why do we gotta make
this?
Devontae
trying to learn something that he knows that he don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why we gotta
like
do
teach
this?
me something. You know what I'm saying?
Pat, why we gotta?
What's your secret?
Why we gotta do this shit?
Nigga, you don't want to brought it up. You want to be best friend with the nigga.
Just say you just want to get in the mirror.
What you gonna learn from him? Hey, what you gonna learn from him, man?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That nigga got veneer, bro. He got fake ass teeth and shit, bro. Like trying to make that nigga look like perfect. That nigga try hard. That's what I said, like nigga.
Hey, bro, he gotta do what he gotta do, man.
I mean, I know,
You
bro.
know
I'm
what I'm
just saying, bro. They try to size that nigga up like he all natural.
The nigga made $500,000 on his birthday. He doing something right.
I know.
I'm just trying to get to the fucking paper, my dog. Can I get to the fucking money? I'm just trying to get to the fucking money.
I'm trying to learn what you know.
I'm trying to learn shit. I'm trying to learn shit.
It said, "What's your secret, nigga? Teach me something."
Nah, but then as though he do something like a cool ass nigga, man. You ain't say he was talking about a nigga seem like a cool nigga, man. Hey, yo, how many bodies you got? Oh, I don't even know. I'm not sure, nigga.
But I
You
drink
drink
coffee though.
You drink coffee?
How much coffee you drink a day, nigga?
Not that much. I mean, it's like you know, I get along with that nigga, bro.
Like, boy, I never see somebody say, "Oh, I drink coffee," and that's something very interesting for you to be.
Chat, bro.
Nigga,
Man.
I just had an old coffee. Nobody give a shit that I drunk coffee, nigga. The fuck,
bro. It's not about the cheek. I'm a happily married man, bro.
That nigga said, "Leave the."
I'm not even worried about the cheeks, bro. I'm trying to get the money on.
But what he doing to get the money on, bro?
Hey, all you gotta do is give him ego boosters. Hey, yo, listen. You the shit, my dog. I'm gonna fuck with you. Hey, you know you the shit, right? Go out there and show them niggas you the shit. Strut. Like, I know how to get. Why?
That nigga got a secret.
My God,
room,
you're
nigga.
so beautiful.
You might
Girl,
DD
like,
you,
you know
nigga.
what I mean? Come on now.
That nigga got a secret room, bro. You might DD you, nigga.
Oh, man.
Okay. If
Get you oiled up and shit.
Okay. Let me.
But like I said, but
you
saw
gonna
in
get
there,
the money,
bro.
nigga. Bro, you gotta get to the money, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, but it's
man
man.
gonna oil you up, bro.
It's man and woman that was in that room, bro.
You know, bro. You say what I'm saying?
It don't matter who
that
you
nigga
are.
swing both ways. You
matter-
straight.
No matter what I say, bro.
And they already got your buns in the fucking chat, man.
Y'all gonna think weird, bro. I ain't even gonna say nothing, bro.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Start talking.
If you are curious, I did some digging, and here's one professional Redditor has to say about Roland's body count. He has been a host for around 10 years. For the sake of the argument, let's say, 10 years, that's 250 weeks. Let's be modest and not go crazy. Say he fucks 3 times a week. That's 1,560 fucks. Of course, there's gonna be weeks where he ain't, and it's probably not a different girl every single fuck. But the body count has got to at least be 1,000. Yeah, at least, which is insane if that's true.
That's 999 more than me.
Yo,
such a liar. But girlies, I better not.
You saw that laugh. She like, hold on, nigga. I can talk later, nigga.
We gonna talk about that shit.
We gonna talk about that shit later, nigga. You lying ass nigga. You just pissed me off all over again.
Such a liar. But
girlies, that laugh is don't.
I better not like see that. In the comments. I can fix him. No, okay. I see you. But maybe not this one. Roland himself says that he will only ever settle down if he finds a woman that he's really into. But for right now, he just wants to have fun because, blondes have more fun, and he's blonde. He's platinum blonde. Well, one day, Roland, platinum blonde Roland, he can stand out in any crowd. He stands out from all the other hosts. In 2021, he dyes his hair black. People are freaking the fork out because this has never happened before. They have never seen this man not blonde. That's his whole reputation. What does this mean? His whole brand is to be blonde. Not only does it completely change his vibe, but do you know how hard it is to go back to blonde if you dye your hair black? You would have to fry off half the head hair. Even his own manager is pissed off at him. He goes both ways. Why would he dye his hair black? Is he leaving hostessing? I don't know. What's gonna happen? So Roland posts a new video on his YouTube channel. He's got a YouTube channel called The Roland Channel, or The Roland Show, yes, where he posts vlogs of his business or his daily life, and he titles this video, I actually have a girlfriend I've been dating for a year.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
I'm not that type of guy,
man in Japan, not as a fugitive,
people, chat.
as a boyfriend, is taken and is in a committed relationship and has been for over a year.
Been cheating.
Roland is not just dating any girl either.
He's a cheater.
But a Japanese actress.
What you mean I'm looking him up? Hell no.
Adachi. I think I'm saying that wrong. I would describe her as the girl next door kind of look. She's very pretty and she looks like she just looks so soft and really pretty. I couldn't find that much on her outside of her works. One of them involving Pokemon. But I will say that the netizens go crazy for this relationship. People have been shipping the two of them since they were seen at this award ceremony together. And I guess someone was like, here, take a picture. And they are standing so awkwardly next to each other. Roland's wearing his glasses. They're holding up peace signs. There's no touching involved. They just look so awkward that it's so cute, and just the mashup of unexpected. It's the collab we never knew we needed. It's the duo we never knew we needed. And now you're telling me that's become a reality? And the vlog of this is a fascinating vlog. Okay, so apparently Roland's team has CCTV cameras, basically vlog cameras in CCTV locations set up in his house, like a reality show, so that they can catch all angles. And so we see his daily life where he walks in with Rika. You hear Roland's voice say, "I'm back." And they're like making out. Okay, they're not making out, but it looks like they're hugging and it's very intimate. And then they come into the living room. And the way that Rika is behaving in the house, context clues. She seems so comfortable. It doesn't seem like a first date where she's like barefoot, dogs out, toes a winkling, laying on his couch watching her phone.
Like she's the house owner.
Yeah, she's like, who are you?
She paid the property tax.
Yes, I'm the owner of this house. And the way they talk to each other is very, you just know that they're dating. The way she's coming up, giving him a back hug while he's making coffee. It's not giving casual hookup behavior. It's giving, we've had some deep, dark conversations in the middle of the night. I've smelt your farts before. And I know you shit every morning at 10 a.m. on the dot. That's what it's giving. And so at one point, they're sitting at the dining table. And he's all, I'm gonna tell everyone. I'm going to tell everyone that we're dating. We should go public. And then he grabs her head and he smooches her. Oof. It's so cute. This is how they go public with this vlog. And he's all, since the day I met you at the award ceremony, I knew I wanted to date you. So, and then she's like, no, ever since we started dating, I've been gaining weight. And he's like, no, I don't remember your size at all. Besides, I prefer you wearing my clothes anyway.
I mean, so good.
And he's like, it's just hard that we're always hiding behind the cameras. I just want to be able to be free with you. And she's all like, it's so cute. The whole thing is so cute. And then at the end, they go upstairs. And there's footage of him opening the door to the mirror bedroom.
Oh.
And then they close it shut. Some stuff is about to happen, right? Oh, and everybody was loving it. They said, it's crazy because Roland is perfect as a host, but when it comes to his own love life and his relationship, it seems like he's nervous. It seems like he's a little shy. And so everybody is dying because Rika has publicly had a crush on Roland since forever. She would bring him up during reality TV shows, like variety shows. She would just literally bring him up out of nowhere. Like when people would ask, who's her celebrity crush and stuff like that.
For a woman that you actually care about.
Seems nice. So it feels like Zendaya and Tom Holland getting together. That type of vibe. People are so excited. And then 2 years later in 2023, Rika breaks the internet with her wedding photos. And I'm like, it's going to be the most glamorous wedding with mirrors everywhere. I can just feel it. The table's going to be a mirror. The aisle that they walk down is going to be mirror. Everything's going to be a mirror. Except it's not. Because the guy she's marrying is not Roland.
Oh, shit.
In fact, they never actually dated.
What?
It's all
10 days
reality
after they
show.
post the first video announcing their relationship, Roland posts a second video called I Had a Date with Rika Adachi at My House. But this video is completely different. It starts by showing us snippets from their first date leading up to their kiss, but then the screen goes black and it fades to a shot of Rika and Roland in his living room surrounded by a whole production team. It was all acting.
They pretend? Is it a prank?
What in
It's
the
a prank.
fuck?
Nobody knows why though, because it's not like they had new projects that they're trying to bring PR and marketing to. Literally for sharts and giggles.
He dyed his hair black for sharts and giggles?
Yeah, he's kind of cool, isn't he?
He's committed.
Yeah. I don't think he had anything new projects. I don't think she did either. So they literally did it for sharts and giggles. And it was good. Everybody fell in love with him. And they honestly liked Roland after that even more. Maybe that was what led to him being more comfortable to be himself online. And he actually said, I do want to share something about myself that's very intimate and something that people don't really know a lot about. I love anime.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna get there, but because he loves anime, there is this YouTube creator called the Anime Man, and his real name is Joey. He's from Australia, but he lives in Japan, and his whole channel is talking about popular anime, manga, and also sometimes making videos about Japanese culture. So of course he does a video with Roland because Roland is the culture. He really is, truly. But in the video, Joey the Anime Man gets invited to Roland's luxury $10 million Tokyo apartment, and he's just getting this whole tour. Joey is shocked the whole time. And he's like, why do you have so many mirrors and why are they so big? And Roland is just like, how big is your mirror?
Am I tripping, chat?
Which I thought is a very interesting question to ask. And Joey's like
the mirrors is like...
I'd say it's pretty small. And he says, don't you think that the size of your mirror reflects your confidence?
Bad to the bone.
How many inches? Like, come on, y'all. How many inches is your mirror?
Leave it in the comments, okay? So from now on, if you're dating someone new, you ask them, show me the inches. Show me the girth, the width, the height. I want to know the thickness.
Width by length, please.
Width by length. Now, Joey laughs and then says, but seriously, you have mirrors on every wall. It doesn't look like you have a lot of space for storage. Roland then looks at him like he's absolutely unhinged and he points his hand. He gestures. No, I have enough space. Look, I have some liquor on this table. And he just casually points to the tiniest, skinniest, frailest, daintiest shelf rack I have ever fucking seen in my whole fucking life with just liquor on there. And
Believe what you want, Dimples.
Sir, that is it? Yeah, I have enough space to store my alcohol and that's all that really matters. That's what he says. Whoa. He just has couches and tables and pictures of himself and mirrors and genuinely no storage space in the whole apartment because I guess Roland's confidence takes up 90% of the space.
Born to be an alpha, forced to be a minimalist.
I think to get a deeper understanding of his house, we have to look at his morning routine video that begins in his bedroom. He wakes up in the bedroom, mirrors. You know, the first thing you want to see when you open your eyes is yourself when you wake up from a 9-hour hibernation where you have been sweating and fighting demons with mouth tape on, because that's with your retainers on, your mouth tape. Really? Like, that's what you want to do? But he's just looking at himself, okay? Floating in this sea of black. Like every furniture in his house is black leather. It's giving 50 Shades. It's giving someone's getting spanked. He just wakes up and he whips his legs around and slips his feet into Prada shoes as slippers. These Prada shoes are not Prada slippers. They are Prada outside shoes that he wears as slippers. I don't know why. He wears outside shoes as slippers and they're Prada. And then he wakes up and every single door, every single mirror in his house has 2 words on there. Can you guess what they say? Roland House. He said, its sole purpose is if I trip, hit my head, and wake up with no memory, at least I know where I am. At Roland's house.
Okay.
My house.
I'm getting sleepy.
The humidifier is set at 70% at all times. Did you know the Amazon rainforest humidity is 65%? So Roland keeps it more humid than a forkin' rainforest just to keep his deep voice and skin perfect. To make sure that his skin and voice is never cracked or
70%, like there's gotta be some mode going on.
Yeah, that's what I was
thinking. There's gotta be some wild animals. I'm gonna see some
if that's the case, then wouldn't the mirrors be fogging the fuck up? If he got his house that humid, wouldn't the mirrors just be fogging the hell up? Like constantly?
I ain't gonna lie, with all that damn mirrors in the house, that can't be safe, bro.
There's no way he got his house that goddamn humid. And Shawty just chilling there on her phone. Like, ain't no way that house is not. That house ain't that damn humid. The mirrors would be fogged the hell up.
Imagine constantly just wiping mirrors every fucking day, bro. Shit gotta suck. Shit gotta suck.
I'm gonna see some snails.
Yeah.
Like mushrooms coming out. What do you mean 70%? Like our house is at like less than 50% and we see mushrooms.
Yeah, we do see mushrooms. I don't want to talk about it. What? 70%. He's got 3 humidifiers in his bedroom alone. That doesn't even account for all the ones that are in the rest of his house. His floor heater is always running so that his Prada shoes aren't cold.
Honestly, floor heater is nice.
Yeah.
Like that's something I think they should normalize in America. You never felt luxury until you step on floor heater.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Like you just feel it, the embrace you feel.
Oof.
It's like someone's like kissing your feet.
Oh.
It's like that's the feeling.
Yeah, that's life.
This is the life.
This is the life, he says.
So good. Same thing as the toilet. The heated toilet.
Guys.
Nothing like a warm toilet bowl.
Yeah, so we were staying at this hotel that had a warm toilet bowl and a bidet. And then we came back home and the first time I sat back on my home toilet, my butt cheeks clenched and I jumped right back up. I said, something's not right. This is broken. And so I texted my husband.
The toilet seat is cold. I can't do this anymore. I can't live this life.
And instead of doing what I thought he was going to do, which is buy me a bidet or some sort of toilet seat warmer, he just said, oh, just let me know 5 minutes in advance. I'll go sit. So it's been working out, actually.
And then, like, once I sit down, like, my bowel movement kicks in.
Yes, in the warmth.
Huh? No, I'm saying, like, when I sit before you sit, like, when I sit down first, my bowel movement kicks in.
Anyway, this man goes to brush his teeth and he says, my teeth are so beautiful. Instead of brushing my teeth with a toothbrush, it's like my teeth are brushing the toothbrush.
Right.
If you listen closely, it's like my teeth are playing jazz. He goes downstairs and his whole fridge is just Hawaii bottled water. in Japan, Hawaii bottled water. He walks
Bro,
to
he
a
would just
cabinet,
make a
pulls out a
fridge as a fucking
$690 Baccarat crystal champagne glass, pours the water into it.
But this has
And
got to be a
starts
prop
drinking it
house.
like
No
that.
way he's
Then he
actually
goes and
living
lays
here,
on
bro.
his black couch and he twirls the glass so it sparkles in the sunlight. He's got sunglasses on.
No way
When the
this
sun
is real,
shines
Chad.
on the Baccarat
pause.
crystal cups,
YouTube is
the
glitching.
change
YouTube
of the
is
light.
glitching.
Because it's glitching for me too.
No way this is real, bro.
Man,
There's no way this lifestyle is real, bro.
I think you are right. There might be a prop house, bro. Because there's no way, bro.
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Man, what's wrong with YouTube, man? What's going on, man?
Man, just when we have 180 niggas watching, bro. Bro, can y'all hear us on YouTube?
What's going on YouTube, man? Is it good, chat? It looks good on my phone.
YouTube fine, chat. Are we straight, chat?
Look good?
We good? We good, buddies?
Yeah, we good, man.
We chilling, chat? All right. That's good now? All right,
That's
bet.
good. All right,
All right, I think we caught that.
Yeah.
In the shadow is very beautiful. In the morning, I look at the sunlight reflecting on the glass while I hydrate myself. Please, 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 try this. This mood will instantly be elegant and cozy.
Try what?
Try buying a $690 crystal champagne glass and drinking Hawaii bottled water.
You know the vibe I get from this? You know that, what's that one dude, the Ashton Hall nigga?
Oh, Twitch
Yeah,
is
Ashton
Yeah.
Hall.
That's what I'm good. That's what the vibe I'm getting.
Twitch is acting up too, chat.
No, it's good.
No, chat saying Twitch is acting. What's going
It's
on
fine
now?
now. They said it's fine. Good.
I just checked. It's
Probably
good.
like a drop in bit rate. It's good.
No, because I watched it too. It was frozen. The video was frozen.
We good, chat? We good now? All right.
Try buying a $690 crystal champagne glass and drinking Hawaii bottled water in it every morning in your $10 million Tokyo apartment. He said, please try this. I think you'll like the mood.
Try this at home.
Try this at home.
Yes, sir.
And he makes sure to let us know
Like, I
that
got
all of his
$600
windows are
just chilling.
anti-UV glass, so he's not getting any vitamin D.
This is purely just for meditation. And he also sets his temperature in the house at like 86 degrees. So,
86
and
degrees.
70% humidity. Bruh.
What the?
Nah.
It's like a sauna.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
cap, bro. That's cap.
Why?
That
I
is
don't
cap.
know.
That is cap, bro.
Like,
That's
is
so
he
cap.
he's not dripping in sweat all the time.
I don't know, but I just have to say the idea of doing it in 86 degrees and 70% humidity is a lot. Maybe it's nice.
Nah, bro.
Maybe
There's
it's
no way he's
cathartic.
living in 70%.
Afterwards, he takes out a bottle of 14 different
That shit
vitamins,
cap.
like he's a fork pharmacist, and he creates his little breakfast. This is his food, and none of them are health supplements, he said. He says they're all purely cosmetic. Cosmetic supplements. Like, you're not going to find no vitamins in there. It's just like collagen, fish oil, you know, stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're just shook because he'll just swallow 10 of them. One gulp, 10 of them. And the cameraman is like, that's crazy. And he just smirks and goes, I'm used to it. So then that
Like,
got me
wait.
really confused.
Wait a minute.
I know, I was very intrigued. So he's got nothing to eat for breakfast. He puts away his empty cereal bowl of the pills that he just consumed. And he just goes to his office that looks like a Christian Grey office. And then he meditates some more. His whole morning
Bro, this is
routine,
a prop
every time
house,
you think
chat.
he's about to do something,
There's
he goes
no
into
way
this
this
man
is
has
real.
like 25 living rooms.
It's a prop
And he
house.
bounces between the living rooms to meditate. And he says, now this is when I have my water and I meditate. Okay, time to work. He grabs a coffee, sits in another living room. Now this is where I drink my coffee and I meditate. And I get ready for the day. Then he grabs another cup of coffee, goes to a new living room. This is where I meditate and get ready for the That's literally
Nah,
his
nigga,
morning routine.
I'm starting to see a pattern
His
in this
morning routine. And then he goes to work. He goes to work where he runs his
Why is it
host
Ashton
club
Hall,
boot
bro?
camp
Yeah,
where
this-
he's
this-
training
I
a
was
bunch
just about
of
to say,
hosts.
nigga,
And
this is some Ashton
he's a
Hall
really
shit.
scary
Yeah.
teacher. I will say I did watch a vlog of him teaching all of these little mini hosts, and I'm telling you, the way that he dogs on them, they'll be training in front of them, and then he'll be like, okay, how do you think you did? What do you think the customer thinks of you, the client thinks of you? And then they'll be like, I don't know, I think I'm a 3 out of 10. And he goes, no, you're a 0. You're so boring. I almost fell asleep.
Damn.
And then another one will be like, I think I'm a 5. Because, you said confidence will get you somewhere. And he's like, absolutely fucking not. You're a -10.
Holy shit.
You were so boring. I almost died. I thought I was going to get cremated tomorrow.
Are your mirrors small?
You're really boring.
But then when the hosts actually go through a lot, he's always there for them. He's like a tough love type of boss. He's actually quite motivational, inspirational. He does it all. He owns he doesn't just own a host club. He owns a bunch of other, I think he owns like a hair salon, a beauty salon. Like he owns so many salons. And at one point there was a hair salon that wasn't doing well. It was doing well, but all of a sudden they were getting flooded with 2-star reviews. And he's like, I don't know what's going on. I haven't been there in so long. So he shows up and he wants to talk to the manager. And he notices that, yes, everything on the floor where the customers are sitting is very clean and up to date. Then he opens the door to the back rooms where the employees are, and it's just covered in dirty towels that people have just thrown onto the floor. He can barely walk in through the door because there's a bunch of chairs stacked up on the opposite side. And he's just saying the dirtiest spot in the back room is how dirty it is everywhere in the whole place. Like customers will see that and they're gonna feel a perception of that. And then he goes over to this thing where they, I guess, wash, I don't know if they wash towels in there. And he's like, when's the last time you cleaned this lint cleaner? And the manager's like, we clean it a lot. The way he looks, he's like, I don't know, I had to clean that. I didn't know that was a part to be cleaned. And Roland takes his hands that he only smothers in $65 hand cream, and he just starts taking out the lint himself. He's not even mad at the manager.
Wait, what?
In fact, he says, it's my fault. Because if the manager didn't know this, I was incompetent as the owner.
I didn't train them well?
Yeah, I didn't train them well, and I didn't intercept before it got to this point. And he wasn't mad. He just closed the store down for a week to remodel and retrain. And even with his host club, there was a hostess that was training with him, and he was going to go for a week to go see his parents. So Roland's like, okay, well, I'll see you in a week, right? He leaves for a week, and he doesn't come back for a year. He just disappears. He doesn't call back, nothing. A year later, he calls Roland back, and he's like, I am sorry. Am I fired? And Roland is like, no such thing. Just come back. And because, a lot of things happen in a year. You lose your clients to other hosts. There's new up-to-date ways and things and techniques that you don't know anymore. You're out of balance. You haven't done this recently. And so Roland was like, it's fine. You'll just spend more time with me and you can learn quicker. He even offered him a job as his driver to help him in the meantime so that he wouldn't be down out of luck. In fact, Roland will actually, I think it's 3 months of free housing you get if he hires you as a host. If you can't afford any of your housing, he doesn't want you to stress about it. He wants even like makeup artists, hairstylists to get some better clothing. He'll front it all up front. He'll pay for it all. Like he really believes in his employees. He'll even pay for your plastic surgery, which I feel like is such a compliment and such a diss at the same time. Like imagine someone is like, no, I am willing to lend you thousands of dollars because I really care about your future. But absolutely your nose is fucking horrendous. Please
Go
get
get
it
that
fixed.
shit fixed.
I don't want to look at it every single day. Like,
that's great.
Are you supposed to feel good or bad? I don't know.
What's he trying to say? I look like shit.
And I think it's because Roland didn't come from
that
money.
Fucking nose.
He didn't come from money, and he didn't come off as like the top.
That's
It was
why
not an instant career boost. When he first joined as a host, he was not making a lot of money. He would go to the grocery store and buy the cheap discount bread that's like 1 second away from sprouting a mold, from sprouting a mushroom, and that's all he ate all day. A lot of clients in the beginning just did not like his cockiness. They didn't like his style. And so it took him a long time to establish a clientele that really kept coming back for him and to just develop his skills, because it is a skill. And then he became the top.
It truly sounds like he's very funny.
Yeah.
Like I think his cockiness
really
is like almost like his humor. It's like if he says this ridiculous things all day long, it's like he's just so funny.
I think he takes himself seriously, but also never takes himself seriously.
Yeah.
That's what's so crazy about it. He takes himself seriously because he lathers himself in $65 hand cream, but at the same time, all of his jokes and comebacks, it's like we're all in on the joke. Yeah. He doesn't mean it. We're all giggle gaggling. It's crazy.
I remember seeing a TikTok. He was like talking to someone, like sitting there. He was like, sometimes I sit there and think about like, I'm Roland. Like that's a lot of pressure. Like that kind of sucks. Like it feels hard to be.
I think
this
it's all
person. I'm Roland, king of hosts. So then I'm also thinking about like, do I want to be Roland? And he goes, Yeah, I want to be Roland.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Somebody on the phone?
No, man, I said Sherry, and then Siri said hello.
Oh, I'm like, nigga, what the
No.
fuck?
I was about to say,
I ain't say Sherry.
He's so good.
Yeah, he's just so naturally.
Yeah, and he says he gets a lot of his passion from, there's one thing that he has been hiding from the world, which is the fact that he's obsessed with anime. And he's got a role model in anime. There's a quote that this guy in anime says that he lives by. He says, "If I bowed down to power, I wouldn't be a man." Which is honestly kind of fucking cold, okay? Don't lie. That is such a good quote.
If I bow down to power.
For all the anime
then I wouldn't
fanatics,
be a
who said that?
man. Roland says
I
it
don't
gives
know.
him the goosey bumps. It really does. Okay, he says it's the coldest shit I've
I bow
ever
down
fucking
to
heard.
power, I
And to
wouldn't be
this
a
day,
man.
Roland reads that quote every single day to get inspired to keep working harder.
That's
Which
what
I'm
he's
like-
doing in the morning.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I'm so confused what the connection is.
And it's like, okay, back to my keyboard. Click, clack, click, clack.
And did you know manga is the reason that he became a host in the first place? Roland read a manga called Yao, and it's about a guy who drops out of school to move to the big city
Yeah, that
and
nigga
becomes a
kinda look
super
like him a
successful
little.
host. So that's exactly what Roland does. And he just loves anime, honestly.
telling you,
he
bro.
kind of looks like the Yao character
Bro.
on manga. On the manga.
telling you.
And then his night routine. When
The
he's
anime
done
niggas.
working, he comes home, he puts his phone away because, listen, here's the thing with Roland. He really hates cords. He doesn't like seeing any cords in his house. If he sees a charging wire, he's probably going to throw a fit. And he doesn't like spending time on his phone. He has timers on his phone where he can only spend 5 minutes a day on Instagram and 1 minute a day on Twitter. And I think
1 minute.
it's because he doesn't have battery on his phone, okay? Because this guy doesn't
That's
have
a good one.
chargers anywhere. He charges his electronics on his pure confidence alone. That's what's juicing the whole house. That's what's powering everything. Every single lamp is his confidence. And then he just takes a little bubble bath,
Powered by ego.
drinks a glass of champagne, and every day he looks out the window and he just meditates. And the cameraman is like, "Sir, what are you meditating all day?" And he says, "I'm not just sitting here. I'm working." "What do you mean you're working?" "In my head. I'm thinking about problems with my business. I'm thinking about how to train better, what
from
I'm going to
Black
say at my
Clover?
next meeting." So after that meditation in the jacuzzi, he meditates with champagne and chocolates in his 549th living room. And he just genuinely stares. Like, imagine being hired as the cameraman and he's just staring the whole time and you're like,
Nah, bro,
don't
this
know.
gotta be
Am I gonna-
boring, bro.
Looking at the wall
Well,
like,
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
he's just looking
saying.
at the
You
wall.
got all this money over here.
with his sunglasses on.
I'm working.
I'm working.
I'm working.
That's his night routine. And then he goes
I'm
and
working.
walks into his mirror covered bedroom and goes to sleep feeling like the king. This is what it's like to be Daddy Roland, the most desirable man on the planet. He also says he's learning English. No, yeah, okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
leave
man,
you
he
with that.
coming
He
for
says
y'all,
he's learning
man.
English
He
because
coming
it's
for the
unfair that only the
American
Japanese
women.
boys should have access to Roland. He's done gatekeeping himself. He said, I thought if I could speak English, then I could fall in love with half of the people in the world. If that
Yeah,
happens,
that's
I would
true.
want to cheer.
英語で一言メッセージ。
はい。
Thank you for
Your
watching.
next
And if you wanna change your life, if you spend a time like, be hired me.
So
hired
every
me?
single English-speaking husband, you better watch out
Must have
because
your life
Roland
was a shithole.
is coming to get your girl. Leave it
Oh,
in the
man, I'm
comments if you
scared,
think
chat.
Roland could get it. So with that being said,
I'm
let me leave you with some
scared of
netizen
that
comments I
shit.
found that describe why Roland could genuinely
nigga
get
really
it,
like
even though he's
got Chris
cocky.
Brown
As a woman, I can
trembling
tell you
right
why
now,
he's a
bro.
top host. He's not just a pretty face. He knows how to connect with people. He's very charismatic. I don't feel like I'm watching an interview, but two people conversing and connecting. I never expected an interviewee to ask the interviewer so many questions back. That's fascinating, no?
I think that's like also part of his job too, right?
My wife
Asking
will run
you
away.
question and make you feel heard and
Yes.
connecting with you, make you feel like the most important woman
Here you
in the
come,
world.
Chad. Here you
World.
come.
He said another
coming,
big
chat.
reason why he feels so likable is
Honestly,
yeah.
if you make an online course,
Oh,
bro, like imagine, I feel like
Nah,
99%
he could
of the
make
men
money
in
off
the
that
world
shit.
like
Need it.
could use some help, including
Yeah.
me. Yeah,
yeah. You
Like,
don't need
including
help,
you.
honey. You're perfect.
I will buy it though. Nobody really teaches that,
Oh.
like how to, you know, effectively communicate with, you
That's
know,
true.
people.
And connect
I mean,
with
there
them.
are books, but still.
But he seems like real life. Sometimes the
Yeah.
books, they're very unrealistic, and I'm like,
Yeah,
this
and
is
he
giving.
seems funny. So.
Yes.
Whoa.
People say another
I'm
big
telling you,
reason
bro,
why he
he
feels
cool
likable
as
is
shit, bro.
he
See,
always
even bro
manages to
agree with
turn
me.
the spotlight to the
He
other
cool as
person.
shit.
Always. It's so fascinating. He seems
Bro,
incredibly intelligent.
he's
It's
cool
not
as
just
shit,
his
Chad. Y'all
charisma,
tripping.
but the way he just makes sense of the world and how people think and what they do. It's crazy. And that is the story of Roland. He is still out there updating his YouTube page about his life, and I'm sure he's still risen up the entirety of Japan. But watch out, because he's learning English and he's ready to win us all over once he can speak fluently. And all I have to
Who is
say
us?
is, moral of the story? What do you
is
think the
us?
moral of the story is? Name your house after yourself so you don't get lost. Leave your moral of the story in the
Keep your shades
comments.
on because your future is bright.
Don't bow down to
You know what
power.
I'm saying?
Your future
Don't
is
I gotta
bright.
go.
Rise up.
I gotta go.
I'm not gonna lie, I
gotta
might
go.
take that
Okay,
one. I
make
might
sure you
snatch
check
that. That might
out
be
Moral
mine.
of the
I'm not
Story
gonna
on
cap.
all your
Roland-
podcast listening platforms. And
That
I'll see you
one's
guys in
mine.
the next one. Bye.
You might have to put your shades on, honey, because your future is bright. Hey, I can hear a pastor saying
Without
that.
even knowing.
And the Lord said
Bro.
that you should put your shades on.
Right.
Because your future is bright. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm not gonna lie, chat.
Stephanie,
I might have to.
Stephanie
I might
said
have
he
to
coming
take
for
that.
us. I don't know
I'm
who
taking that,
us
chat.
is.
That's mine. That's mine.
Nah, he
That
come
one's
for
mine,
Devontae,
chat.
he come for me.
That one's mine, chat. That
You
one's
coming for
mine,
Devontae
chat.
because Devontae won it too. So
Huh?
yeah.
What I want?
Stephanie said she coming for us. I was like, I don't know who us is. Only
Nah, but I'm
Devontae
saying-
is the we and the us.
I'm saying, bro, look, even Stephanie husband said, bro, kind of cool. Like he would sign up for his squad. Like I'm telling you, like he's very charismatic, bro. He a cool ass dude.
Nah,
I'll
he
tell
is
ya.
very like,
Yeah.
I would
cool
go
nigga.
with Loomis.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Don't forget, chat. Put your shades on. Keep them on too, because your future is bright, baby girl.